In order to watch a video in high definition, you may need to click the cogwheel that appears at the bottom right of the player once the video starts to play and select HD. On your feature full-length video, you will have your speeches in full. This sample has been edited down to fit on YouTube.
Thank you. May I now present the groom.
Hi. First of all, thank you so much to my dear mother and my new father-in-law for their very kind words. Thank you very much. Just before I start, those of you who know me well, you will be shocked to know that I finished this speech about 18 hours ago. As such, it's not too long. There's a lot of toasts. I know I've toasted you all plenty, but there's quite a few toasts in here. If your arms do get tired going up and down, Ayesha's auntie over there, Boa, give us a wave. Give us a wave. She is a trained physio, so if you do get a bit of cramp, give her a shout, she'll sort you out. So, I've emailed my speech. Firstly, it gives me absolutely great pleasure to stand here before you all and to, alongside my beautiful bride, my wife, and welcome you all to our wedding. Thank you all so much. I know I've said this to you during the meal, but again, we really do appreciate each and every single one of you coming here tonight. We know that some of you, a lot of you, most of you have travelled far, some of you very, very far to be here. It's not very easy, we really appreciate it. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much. Thank you. So the first toast is to cheers. Cheers. Drink. This also gives me a bit of time to see what's next. I want to start by thanking my parents. So, throughout the years, they've stood by me, they supported me, helped me, tolerated me. They've basically done whatever they can to ensure that both me and my brother James have had the best life possible. They are amazing people. They're basically the reason for how I've turned out to be the outstanding person that they described me to be, and that you clearly agree that I am. So, Ma, Ba, I hope I've made you both very proud. Thank you. Thank you both so much for everything you've done. I really appreciate it. I love you both very much. Everybody, please join me in raising a glass to my mother and father. Cheers. Thank you. Of course, in the same way that my parents have raised me, the same obviously goes for Ayesha's parents. Again, my new Mama, Papa. Thank you. Firstly, thank you so much for raising such a wonderful, beautiful, intelligent, sometimes slightly stubborn daughter. I'm very, very lucky to have her in my life. And finally, thank you for allowing me to have her hand in marriage. I don't think I've ever had the chance to thank you both properly, so, well, thank you. So again, everybody, please raise your glasses for Ayesha's mother and father. One second. Before I move on, both Ayesha and I, to both of our sets of parents, I just want to say, we know that, to our parents, we know that you've all spent, and not just the four of you, but obviously mostly you've spent so much time and effort and hard work in the past few weeks, past few months, to put together this really special day for us. We know how hard you've worked, and we really, really appreciate it. I've had a pretty good day so far. I'm sure it's going to be a great evening, but seriously, thank you. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Don't need to drink it. For those of you who don't know, this lady here is a picture. She is... This is Ayesha's elder sister. From what I know, from what I've certainly heard and seen, she has been a fantastic sister to Ayesha throughout the years. Just like my parents have tolerated me at times, I'm sure you've also tolerated her in the nicest way possible. But seriously, Ayesha, you look beautiful tonight. Again, we know how much time and effort you put into this wedding. And thank you so much. We really appreciate that. And just thank you for being such a wonderful sister to Ayesha. So again, everybody, raise your glasses once again, please. To our picture. On the subject of siblings, and I've introduced him to you guys quite a bit. But this is my little brother James. Say hi, James.
Hi.
James he's my little brother. I love him to bits. Hang on, I'm just loading the rest of this speech. Despite what he claims, despite what he adamantly claims, I know that whenever I'm not at home, he really, really misses me, don't you? So yes.
Yeah, sure.
He provides me with endless entertainment. He's very, very funny. He's very dry, but he's very funny. He's got a surprisingly hard punch and kick, and he's very sharp. Yesterday, he actually caught me trying to copy and paste a wedding speech from a website that I found from Google. So I had to write my own speech. Hence the sharpness. I can't remember the number of times when James would text me, message me, whatever, asking me if he could buy whatever recent game or app or whatever nonsense he's set his eyes upon on his phone or the computer or whatever, and on my card, obviously. And of course, I would say yes, because I love him. Over the years, he's really taught me the value of money by depleting me of my own. So, James, that and everything else, thank you, I love you. Don't ever change who you are. So everyone, again, glasses, please, to James. I'm almost done. Summer, my best man. We've known each other for 7, 8 years? Yeah, 7, 8 years, fair while. We knew each other since uni. I can't remember the last time you gave me a piece of advice that I considered even remotely useful. Not even in the slightest. But despite that, I love you. He's a great guy, as I'm sure you'll all find out for the rest of the night. You've always been a great friend to me. You've always been there when I needed you. I love you. You're awesome. So thank you very much, buddy, for being a great friend all the time. To Summer. Finally, to my beautiful wife. Pardon? Yeah. She said be nice. The very first time I remember seeing Ayesha was in our first week at university, and it was after the first week where I held a party, a drink or two in my flat kitchen. And I remember walking into the kitchen, and she was sitting there on the window counter with a friend of hers. And I remember seeing her, and she just had this bright, beaming smile on her face, the one that you've probably seen today and you will see throughout the rest of the evening. And it's one of the many, many things I love about you. Ayesha, thank you so much for being the person that you are. Thank you so much for coming into my life. Thank you so much for deciding to spend the rest of your life with me. It gives me a lot of privilege to be able to call you my wife. I promise that I will love you, care for you, and I really, really look forward to spending the rest of my days with you. So everybody, if I could please ask you to be on your feet and raise your glasses to my beautiful wife. You don't have to stand. You can sit. To Ayehsa. Cheers. That's it, I'm good.